Welcome to tonight's championship night here at SAC 2 on EP Sports Network. I am your host, Tony Grijalva. Alongside me, former UTEP quarterback Mike Perez. And Mike, how much are you looking forward to these two games that we're going to have tonight?
Coach, all season long, even though it's been a quick season, we've seen some really good competition throughout the city. I don't expect anything less. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast-paced. I'm a little concerned about the wind because, as you know, you and I talked about earlier, they throw a smaller ball that's not as heavy, and I think that's going to play a factor tonight because that wind is howling pretty well. Looks like it's above 25 miles an hour. It's just looking at it right now based on what I see above the goalpost. But we got something coming in, and hopefully it stays away, but it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, it will be. The winds right now are blowing from south to north. The configuration of the fields, if you've been with us the past 2 days, have changed a little bit. Instead of going across the field with three fields as before, today, since there are only 3 games, we have 2 games at 6:30, the final championship game at 7:30. So they switched the layout of the field. So it's going to be a little bit different. But, of course, we're going to have different angles as far as camera angles from up here on top and also from the field. So it should be an interesting evening. Just recapping real quick how these teams got here. Once again, there are 2 brackets. The Texas bracket, this is the Texas final bracket for today, will be the Eastwood Troopers and the America's Trailblazers. And that is the game that we have for you tonight. And then on the other channel, Eddie Morelos is going to be doing the Cowboys bracket. That will be the Parkland Matadors against the El Dorado Aztecs. And Mike, once the teams get to this part of the bracket, this far deep into the championship, obviously we know they are good teams.
Yeah. Coach, you get to see both teams have exceptional playmakers, and their quarterback play is exceptional as well.
Yeah.
So, as you know, when you get teams that are good and close, evenly matched, it's going to come down either to turnovers or which big-time player makes the most big-time plays.
Exactly.
That's just kind of what we're going to see, and it's going to be exciting, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it's going to be a situation here where the best players are going to step up. They're going to stand out, and you'll be able to see them. We'll identify them for you. Eastwood, for example, has plenty of athletes on their roster, beginning with led by their quarterback Maya Gandara, number 6, who does a great job of throwing the ball and running the offense. And then at running back and also at rusher on defense, you have the state champion wrestler Haley Delgado. So again, and then you've got a couple of volleyball players in that mix as well. We'll talk about them as the game progresses. But again, a solid team offensively and defensively. For the America's Trailblazers, defending champions from last year. They actually won both brackets last year and were declared the champions. And they are back again this year with some returning players, but also some players that have joined them. And one of the things that is impressive about the America's Trailblazers, really, Mike, is their scheme offensively. And as you mentioned, they do have a lot of speed.
Yeah, Coach, I've been watching their quarterback, number 18, Vianney Nunez, warming up, and she's yet to miss a pass. And there's this very stiff wind blowing. Yep. And, I mean, she's hitting slant and out routes and vertical routes with a challenging wind, and you see she's got a pretty good throwing motion, and her throw sequence is right on spot. So it's going to be imperative for her to get this offensive unit going and not make any turnovers, because Eastwood does have a lot of talent and a lot of speed. So it's going to be a fun, quick race, and let's see how it turns out.
Yeah, one of the things that we talked about in the pregame show was, when you get to this level and you get to the finals, yes, you talk about the talent level, you talk about the quarterbacks and the linebackers and the rushers, but I think an added dimension here is the coaching style and the adjustment that the coaches make, because I think at the end of the day, that's going to be the advantage to whoever wins.
And that is well said, Coach. I mean, you're going to have to make adjustments on the fly. You're going to have to scout to see what that defensive unit is doing and then counter that And usually at halftime is when you see the biggest adjustments. And I think that's going to be key. Whichever coach and staff can make an offensive or defensive adjustment, it might be the difference in the game, because these two teams, again, are going to be evenly matched, even though I think Eastwood may have a slight advantage.
I agree. I agree with that. And, again, it's going to make things interesting. And then, again, going back to the coaching aspect of it, one of the things that I've noticed, for example, watching Parkland throughout the season for 4 weeks, they were up and down. They had some wins. They had some losses as well. But they beat one of the defending champions for the Cowboy bracket, the Harmony Tigers, who were undefeated coming in. They beat them a couple of games ago. And one of the adjustments that they made defensively for against their quarterback, the Harmony quarterback, who was MVP last year, one of the MVPs last year, was they rushed 2.
Wow.
And that sort of got her off her game. And those are the kind of adjustments that I'm talking about that, these coaching staffs will have to do in order to stay in the ballgame.
Coach, anytime you can speed up a quarterback's decision process, it puts them at a disadvantage. And when you put somebody like a Haley Delgado, who's such a good athlete, as that rush, that window gets really narrow. So look for that, because I think on the defensive side, the rusher is one of the most important pieces of that unit. Just like the quarterback is offensively, that rusher is the quarterback of that defense, because if they can create pressure and put that quarterback's decision window to next to nothing, it makes it really, really difficult. Right.
And, again, these teams are so evenly matched that it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that the game might go into overtime. We had 2 experiences with overtime yesterday, and we actually figured out how the overtime works.
And Coach, I like the overtime. Yeah. So just to recap, each team gets a four-down series. If they can score, then the other team has a chance to match, and they don't match, it's over. But after that first four-down drive, then they go to just sudden death. You get one play, and if you score, then the other team has to match, and if you don't score and the other team scores, then it's over. So I kind of like that a lot. It's really fun, and you're going to see some of the best 2-point plays come out, Coach.
That's definitely true. We're going to get ready to start. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll come back and have the opening series here on EP Sports Network.
On June 10th, the Texas University Interscholastic League will meet to discuss next steps on sanctioning girls flag football. Currently, 22 states have sanctioned girls flag football. You can show your support by signing the petition to help make Texas next. Click on the link below or visit epsportsnetwork1.com for more information. Make Texas next. Provide opportunity, empower girls, and let's sanction the game.
Welcome back to Sac 2. We're about ready to begin here. The America's Trailblazers have won the toss and have elected the first possession, so they will be starting here at the 5-yard line and have the first possession of the ball game. Before it gets too much later, I do have to mention the coaches. The head coach for the Eastwood Troopers is Jaime Hernandez, who's done a great job this season. For the America's Trailblazers in her second year, the head coach Elizabeth Bolden. Both coaches do a great job, and that is why their teams are here. So we're going to get started here with the first snap of the championship here for the Houston Texans division. And right away, starting off with a running play to the right, and not much gain there.
Yeah, it's a nice play by one of the linebackers, Alessandro Toscano, number 3, coming up, making a quick pull for the first tackle of the game for a minimal gain, if any, Coach.
Yeah, and then one of the things that's very important in flag football, obviously, are the downs, because there's only 2 zones, and you have to get to the second zone in order to get a first down. Here comes the next play, trips to the right. You got one back to throw. Here comes the rusher. And gets the ball away. Oh, nice move there by number 2. That is Jimena Garcia.
Yeah, Jimena Garcia made a nice little hip swivel there. Coach got away from the first tackler, who was Toscado, who made the first tackle, and was able to scamper for about another 4 yards before the next trooperette was able to bring her down.
So now that brings up a third down. About, I would say, maybe 14 yards. It's easier to read the yard markers, by the way. 14 yards to get to that first down marker for the American Trailblazers. Trips once again to the right, one back. Quarterback is back, makes the fake. Again, another swing pass, same as the previous play, but falls incomplete. So now we've got a fourth down for the America's Trailblazers here in the first series of the ballgame.
Yeah, Coach, and they're really, Haley Delgado is really putting the pressure on Vianney Nunez. You can see it right from the get-go that she doesn't have a whole lot of time other than to try to hit the flat, which is going to go for a minimal gain. So now she puts herself, at about, fourth and about 13 or 14 to pick up that extra set of downs that they get.
Eastwood substitutes an extra defensive back here. Pass across the middle, picked off by the Eastwood Troopers. One of the safeties, number 24 for the Eastwood Troopers. That is Annika Fortenberry. And the Eastwood Troopers get the first turnover of the ball game.
Yeah, Nunez was scrambling over to her left, threw it back across the middle, trying to get a conversion, but it was all for naught as Annika Fortenberry came up with the first turnover of the game, Coach.
And the Eastwood Troopers now with the ball, empty set, throwing out to the flats to Delgado, and minimal gain there for the Troopers. You notice offensively for the Troopers, they like to spread it out. They'll spread it on the field. They got receivers really wide. The slots are wide as well, and the running back is down here by the numbers. Oh, that was some pressure there by America. Short pass that was completed to number 16. That is Alvarado.
Yeah, that was Neve Freddy coming in for the Trailblazers. Speedy rusher, Coach. She was able to get to the quarterback of Eastwood fairly quick, and you can see with her hand up, and here she comes. She's coming. Coming
again. Here comes the Delgado once again, and about 5-yard gain, looks like, for Delgado. So they are, depending on where it's marked, ooh, look out. The ball is inside the 5-yard line, so they're in the run zone here. No run zone here, on fourth down, I believe.
Yeah, this is fourth down. Look for some crossers coming across with this wide formation they have. The crosser should spring somebody open. Let's see what they can cook up. But again, we saw yesterday that the center played an important role in a lot of these short yardage situations.
Right. Yep. Here comes the
got it.
Snap.
Touchdown.
And touchdown to number 5. That is Colette Mena with the pass from Gandara for the first score for the Eastwood Troopers.
See, Coach, that was just, 5 yards turn around, and she threw the ball before the receiver had even turned around. So it's very hard to defend. Nice job by the Troopers to take that interception and convert for the first score of the game.
Conversion upcoming. Gandara looking to the back of the end zone. Too far out of reach for the intended receiver, number 11, Selena Salcedo. And the Eastwood Troopers now take the first score after a turnover and lead 6-0.
Yeah, you can see that right now the quarterback for the Troopers, Gandara, is kind of holding off the pressure from the rusher just a little bit better than what Nunez did for Americas on that first drive. So look for Vianney Nunez to get some movement around the pocket and try to create some more time so she can get a lot of receivers get downfield and make some big plays.
Trailblazer first down, trips to the right, little out route there by the inside receiver, and good reaction defensively by the Troopers. Number 4, Olivia Torres, comes up quickly from that.
Yeah, Coach, you can see that Eastwood's got some speed because it looked like she may have been able to cut it back for a gain and not for long, because Torres was able to get the pull for the immediate stop for a minimal gain there.
Second down now for the Trailblazers. Lining up in the same formation, trips to one side, one back. Here comes the snap. Fake the handoff. Nice throw out here in the flats. Number 7 for the America's Trailblazers. That is Nasia Atkins with the catch.
Yeah, it was a nice quick throw off the play action to slow people down and keep the backers at home. And they're able to throw out to the flat for a nice gain there, Coach. That looked like it was about a 10-yard gain, setting up about a third and 9 to try to get this first down.
Right. The Trailblazers here want to at least get another first down, to get another set of downs. They don't. They can't afford to fall behind here and give the ball back to the Troopers. Trips once again. Ball is snapped. This time it's a handoff, running around the outside, and it gets not bad yardage, 5 yards. I think she's 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Yeah, that was a nice pull by Alessandra Toscano coming up from her cornerback spot or safety spot, and made a real nice pull there because the running back tried a little swivel hip action that we've seen be successful, but not today. She made a nice tackle, and looks like it's going to be about 4th and 6 on this fourth down try, Coach.
Yeah, that was a tight formation. Oh, great play defensively. They're stepping in front of the intended receiver. There was number 8. That is Jocelyn Mota. And the ball turns over to the Eastwood Troopers. This time they will get it at their own 5-yard line. And looks like right now the Eastwood Troopers have the momentum.
Yeah, because again, we talked about the speed that the Troopers have on that defense, and they showed it off there. That was well covered. They tried to flood that zone. It just didn't work, and they ended up with a stop.
Here comes the throw again right now to that is Haley Delgado. And the Eastwood offense, again, is very deliberate. They line up, as I mentioned, they spread the field. They line up Haley Delgado, the speedster, behind the wide receiver here on the near side, and option with her on the pass.
Yeah, she's the safety valve, and that's a nice safety valve to have because she gets that ball and just goes forward with some good speed. And they're going to keep throwing this, and then you're going to see them try to hit a home run here pretty soon because they've been kind of holding her there, and she's going to do that pump, fake, and go. And
exactly.
They're going to hit her with the speed she's got.
Yep. Same formation once again. Snap is back. Looking to throw is Gandara. Oh, almost intercepted. She had a receiver open. Number 5 was open on a little sit route there. That is Mena. But the ball was overthrown. I wonder if the wind had anything to do with that
She
throw.
got some pressure from Jimena Garcia, number 2, coming in from Americas, and she got there quick. There she goes again.
Again, same thing, same result.
Coach, I'm telling you, that's the difference. When you cut that window of decision-making for the quarterback, it's not as easy to make throws, especially with pressure in your face. And nice job by number 2 there, Garcia, for the Trailblazers to get that offensive series over and get the ball back to the Trailblazer offense.
So nice work by the Trailblazer defense now. And now they're going to start on offense and see if they can build some momentum here offensively, as they've had 2 possessions and they've been stopped twice. Empty set for the Trailblazers. Pressure on the quarterback, and missing is Delgado on the flag. Long throw out there, and she's open. That is Nasea Atkins. Got behind the defense and takes it all the way down to looks like about the 8-yard line, 9-yard line maybe.
Yeah, that's what Vianney Nunes could do, Coach. She's got some moves out there, but she just had some trouble trying to avoid that rush, and she was finally able to sidestep the rusher there. Gave her receivers a chance to get downfield, and you have the first big play offensively for the Trailblazers. And
that extra time by avoiding the rusher was very helpful for her. Back to throw once again. Moves to her left this time. The throw is into the end zone. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, again, really nice job of Vianney Nunes to avoid the rush again and gave her a chance for a touchdown. But that's the first pass I think I've seen affected by the wind there, Coach. It looked like it got caught up there and just stayed up in the air for a little bit longer than she may have wanted.
Yeah, it just threw the timing off a little bit. So it brings up 2nd down now for the Trailblazers. One back, trips to the right. Quarterback handoff, looking to, no, she's going to run. And just getting to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown for the America's Trailblazers.
Yeah, nice run there by Vianney Nunes. She looked like she took a handoff from one of her receivers and was able to run it and get to that right pylon just as they were about to get the pull on her. A nice job of stretching out and helping the official with the call. Made it easier for him.
Yes, used their speed to beat the defense
does.
there to the front pylon, as you mentioned. Point after coming up, set off in a bunch formation, throw into the end zone, picked off by the Eastwood Troopers, and the attempt is no good. So now we have a tie ball game. The Eastwood Troopers 6, the America's Trailblazers 6, and a nice drive there offensively by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you have to give credit to the quarterback, Vianney Nunes. She made she finally was able to get away from that rush and give some of the receivers chances to get downfield, and they were able to convert. Nice job of answering the initial score by the Troopers to get this game tied.
And the Eastwood Troopers waste no time here on first down with a nice pass out to the right side and good gain. And it is second down now. And I would say about 7 yards for a first down. Gandara back to throw again. Looking for Delgado. This time the throw was over her head.
Yeah, that was Isabella Vasquez-Salas coming in on the rush that time. And you saw Gandara struggle with setting her feet, coach, and just sail that ball right over the head of number 1, Haley Delgado.
Brings up a third down now for the Troopers. Again, still needing 7. Nice move by Gandara. Has a man open up. Oh, too far outside. And I don't know if the wind affected that one, but number 9 downfield, Isabel Sanchez, she was open.
Wide open, coach. Again, set your feet and make it throw.
Yep.
She was worried about avoiding the rusher and kind of threw without setting her hips. And you don't blame him because they could pull it at any second.
Right.
So the time you take to adjust might be the time you get your flag pulled. And she was so wide open, she wanted to get the ball down there, but unfortunately got caught up in the wind and sailed right out of bounds. But had a big play opportunity right there, Coach.
Right. And, something that we talk about at the Lone Star Quarterback Clinic about, as you mentioned, movement, escaping, and then setting your feet before you throw.
Absolutely. That's big and fundamentals for QBs to be accurate. And, nice play. Very
good
nice play.
defense.
There was Lauren Estrada coming up from her secondary position to break that up. And that ends the drive for the Troopers and turns the ball back over to the Trailblazers here, looking to come in and take the lead, Coach.
And now it looks like the Trailblazers have picked up a little bit of momentum here after that score, and now the stop defensively. And they'll have another opportunity here on first down. Will the America's Trailblazers. Same formation.
You could tell that Vianney Nunes has kind of settled in, and now she's ready to make some plays, Coach. Look for some more fireworks out of her.
Yep. Oh, this time the handoff a little bit high and dropped.
She was trying to read that, Coach.
Yes, she was.
Like she was trying to definitely read that, and they just missed on the mesh and put the ball on the ground. They're going to lose some yardage here.
We got second down, and now they're in the situation that we talked about yesterday, Mike, closer to the end zone there. The probability of a safety now is much higher.
For sure. That's not the way you want to start a drive because you've got to cover so much space in those 4 downs.
Yep.
That not optimal.
Good job there with a little play action. Throws it out into the flats to the receiver. That is Zaira Wheeler.
I'm glad you got to say that. Some of these names are not what we're used to seeing.
That is true.
Pretty name, but hard to pronounce. But again, Coach, a nice little throw out. Unfortunately, you had a bobble on first down, so you're behind the chains now, as we like to say. So you've got to make up some significant ground here to give yourself a decent chance to convert that first down.
Third down now for the Troopers. One back. She's got a receiver out there on the far side, and. Boy, did you see Haley Delgado there? Rush the quarterback and then change directions and go pull the flag.
Yes, she was in the face of Nunes, and Nunes stood out to the left flat and ran all the way down there and made the pull for a loss on the play. What an impressive play by Haley Delgado. We kind of highlight her in the beginning, Coach, and you see why. She just makes plays on both sides of the ball for the Troopers.
She does. Big fourth down play here now coming up for the America's Trailblazers. One thing they cannot afford here is a turnover. Here comes the pressure. Quarterback rolling to the right, can't find a receiver and overthrows everyone. On fourth down.
Yeah, looking for interference, but now that ball was well overthrown, and it's a good no call by the official there on the sideline.
So the Eastwood Troopers now come up with a good effort defensively to slow down the Trailblazers.
It's so hard when the offensive unit does a self-inflicted mistake on first down, whether it's a bobble or a bad snap. It's really hard to overcome, and that's kind of what happened to Trailblazers there, and they had to cough the ball back right to the Troopers again.
So here comes the Troopers on first down. Looking down the field, there's the open receiver there. Nice job there by Gandara to find that open receiver. That is Colette Mena.
Yeah, very nice read there. She was watching the linebacker, and it opened up and made a real nice throw in a tight window there to get a positive play on first down.
Second down now for the Troopers. Looking downfield once again, did a good job there of reading. Gets it out to Haley Delgado. Now she was lined up more behind the quarterback as opposed to as a wideout.
Yeah, Haley made the first tackler miss, Coach, and was able to get out to where she's about a yard. The team's about a yard short of that first down mark at midfield.
Third down coming up now. Here comes the pressure. A nice throw, a little short stopper out there just to get the first down, and a nice catch by number 10, Mariana Macias. First down Troopers, and now it looks like they're rolling again offensively.
Yeah, that was just a quick pitch, quick pitch and catch there for the first down. Exactly what you said. It's a nice big target on the outside.
Looking downfield again. Now they're running stop routes.
Yeah, again, that ball was wobbly coming out of the quarterback Gandara's hand there, and fortunately for America's, a defender arrived right around the same time and broke it up. Nice play. Second
down now for the Troopers. Looking downfield once again, and almost, I believe that was picked off. What a play defensively by number 10. That is Adriana Miranda with a big pickoff there. And very athletic move there to catch the ball after the tip.
Yeah, that was a deflection, Coach. And she made a nice job coming over from her safety spot and held on to it as she was going to the ground. Really nice play there by the America's defense, getting the ball back for their offensive unit, just as Eastwood looked like they were about to drive down and get some points. Not to be, as America gets a turnover and gets her offensive unit back on the field.
So America's now, they've got their possession. Same formation once again, trips to the far side. Quarterback looking down, and a little bit too low, a little bit low on that throw there, intended for number 15, that is Zahira Wheeler.
Yeah, anytime you hit your receivers below the waist, Coach, it's a tough catch, especially when they're running away from you. And, that's, B&A Nunez has made some really good throws, but that was probably not her best effort, and she'll probably admit it.
Second down now for the Trailblazers. Looking downfield once again. Throwing out there. Got a receiver open. Nice spin move there. I believe that's number 2, Jimena Garcia.
Yeah, again, you see the ball placement by Nunez. This is a very catchable ball. Good spiral, makes it easier for her receivers to catch the ball. And then not only that, but giving them time to make a move, Coach. Very important.
Yep. Third down now for the Trailblazers. Snap is back, looking downfield. Looks like she's looking deep. Going downfield, looking for number 7 once again. Just off her fingertips. And that was a pretty nice throw there against the wind.
Against the wind, Coach. That was a really nice throw. And, Gabriela Magana seemed like she dropped it out there, but that would have been a touchdown had she been able to hold on to that. I'm sorry, that was
number 7.
The wrong team. That's Nasei Atkins there.
Yep.
Probably wishes she could have that one back.
Well, she did the right thing in that she used her speed to get behind the defense. And the throw was there. It wasn't like she had to slow down or stop.
But then again, Coach, you saw Nunez avoid Haley Delgado, which that's a tough task in itself.
Exactly.
But she's doing that to give her playmakers a chance to get downfield. And there was a big chance right there. And that's a home run play that probably should have hit.
Yeah, like you said, I think that the Trailblazers would like that play back. But nonetheless, Trailblazers now, I believe this is 4th down. I did not see the white hat's indication, but anyway, 3rd down, thank you. Back to throw once again, little short route. Again, trying to throw that out route. And she's on the move, and the receiver's on the move. So as you talked about before, that makes it very difficult.
It makes it hard. And not to factor in the wind, coaches, is they're going right into it right now.
Yep.
So you got to be really precise.
That's very, very true.
And Eastwood is claiming that was fourth down, which they may be right, Coach. I thought it was,
yep.
but the referee on that sideline for Americas was holding up a third down.
Yes. Okay.
And it looks like they are right.
They are right.
Yep. That's a good call by the coaching staff of the Eastwood Troopers.
Yep. The good job of being alert. And so the ball does turn over once again to the Eastwood Troopers. We've got a tie ball game here. America's Trailblazers 6, Eastwood Troopers 6. In a close ball game, as we expected this to be a close ball game as well. And changing up the formation just a little bit. Trips to the right, two receivers to the left. Going back to that those stop routes to the outside. That is
that was Atkins again, number 7 out there with a quick pull and a short gain, holding that wide receiver out there, number 10 for the Troopers, Macias, to a minimal gain.
Second down once again. Oh, he's coming over here to the single receiver side and going up for the ball was number 9, Isabel Sanchez. She's either a basketball player or a volleyball player with that move.
Either one. That was a rebound, Coach. He did a really nice job of just kind of getting her body in a little position and maybe get a slight little push, but that's kind of what's taught.
Yep.
And did the most important thing which was bring down the ball at his highest point. Nice grab there by Isabel Sanchez, and a nice throw by their quarterback Gondera to give her a chance out there.
And it's not like she was open or anything, because there was good defense pressure on with the defensive back there, and hardly any room for her to catch the ball.
And Coach, they had a safety coming over the top as well, so she threaded that needle right to where she gave her receiver a chance without putting the danger of getting that ball picked off. Nice job.
Yep. And so now the Eastwood Troopers with an opportunity here to take the lead. Coming up on second down, the ball is marked 15 yards from the end zone at this point, 10 yards from the 5-yard no-run zone. And double pass coming up here. Throw it to the middle of the field, and it is, almost caught and then almost intercepted.
Yeah, that was kind of thrown up for grabs,
yes,
Coach.
It was.
They were very fortunate that
Dangerous.
They didn't get picked. Yeah.
That is definitely true.
I think that was the last play of the half. Maybe that's why they ran that type of play.
You're probably right.
They had just gotten a first down, so there was they had multiple downs, but obviously they ran out of time. There's the half. We're at the halfway point.
So at halftime, it is the America's Trailblazers 6, the Eastwood Troopers 6 here on El Paso Sports Network. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll return for second half action.
On June 10th, the Texas University Interscholastic League will meet to discuss next steps on sanctioning girls flag football. Currently, 22 states have sanctioned girls flag football. You can show your support by signing the petition to help make Texas next. Click on the link below or visit epsportsnetwork1.com for more information. Make Texas next. Provide opportunity, empower girls, and let's sanction the game.
Saturday, May 30th, World Championship Boxing returns to El Paso. It's a double main event night as hometown hero Stephanie Hahn takes on Holly Holm in a WBA lightweight world title defense. Amanda the Real Deal Serrano defends her unified titles against Germany's Cheyenne Pepper Hansen. Desley Robinson versus Mary Spencer. And Yocasta Valle versus Lourdes Juarez. 4 world title fights. One massive night for women's boxing at the El Paso County Coliseum. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com at the Coliseum box office.
On June 10th, the Texas University Interscholastic League will meet to discuss next steps on sanctioning girls flag football. Currently, 22 states have sanctioned girls flag football. You can show your support by signing the petition to help make Texas next. Click on the link below or visit epsportsnetwork1.com for more information. Make Texas next. Provide opportunity, empower girls, and let's sanction the game.
Welcome back here to SAC 2 for championship night here at EP Sports Network, where the start of the second half in the Texans bracket, it is the Eastwood Troopers 6, the America's Trailblazers 6 for the championship of the Houston Texans bracket. Over on the other field, just a reminder, the El Dorado Aztecs taking a 14-0 lead over the Parkland Matadors. First down here for the Troopers, and a little 5-yard gain there on the throw outside.
Yeah, there's out to Delgado again, Coach, and it seems like it's just a little innocent swing route, but she had a nice gain of about 6 or 7 yards on that play.
Yeah, you got to be careful here, because if you miss her flag, then she's up the field. Here comes again. Oh, this time looking down the field, and nice catch there in traffic. I believe that is number...
Colette Bena, Coach, number 5.
Wow.
Yep.
What a catch.
That looked like it was going to get intercepted.
It did.
Just out of nowhere, Mena threw her hands up and came down with a nice grab for the first down, Coach. Big play right there.
It was a big play. First down for the Troopers now. And Gandara gets to play, comes back out to the middle of the field, trips to the left side, rolls to her right, and short arms that throw out there, but she did have pressure though in her face.
Jimena Garcia has given her all she can handle at that rushing unit, and she about got her pulled down.
Yeah,
she threw the flag in disgust because she thought she had the sack, but not to be. But anyhow, she did force an errant throw there.
Second down for the Troopers, coming up again, looking deep, has a receiver open. Comes out the safety for the America's Trailblazers, reads the play and cuts in front for the interception. I'm trying to get the number of that. I think it's number 10. Yeah, Ariana Miranda.
It is 10. But again, Coach, Jimena Garcia got the pressure on her, and it made her float that ball, and gave the defender time to get that interception. Nice play there.
So what looked like a promising drive for the Troopers now turns into a turnover. First down for the America's Trailblazers. Trips to the right side, and the Trailblazers, just a little swing route out there, and good defense. Number 6 with a good pull there for the Troopers. That is Maya Gandara, the quarterback.
Yep, they got the pass out to Jimena Garcia again, and she made a nice little swivel move to avoid the first tackler, Coach, and got a nice gain there, setting up about 3 yards to the first down.
Yep, 2nd and 3. Trailblazers in a one-back set, pitching it to the quarterback. And here comes once again a turnover again. Number 10 for the Eastwood Troopers read that play from the start. That is number 10, Mariana Macias.
Yeah, that's kind of the first mistake that Vianney Nunez has made. And you're right, Coach. She read it all the way. You could see that coming and intercepted it right across the middle of the field. just taking up one big play on the defensive side for Americas turns into a nice big play by the Troopers on the defensive side as well.
Perfect secondary safety play there, and sitting back there and reading the quarterback. First pass out there to the near side, intended for Haley Delgado, but over her head, incomplete.
Yeah, they got Neve Freddy, their number 4, coming in again as a rusher, and boy, she got right in Gondara's face there again as force an errant throw, and they gave Garcia a break, and now she's back in at rush here for the Trailblazers on defense.
Second down for the Troopers. Here she comes again. Looking down the field to the corner of the end zone, and incomplete, out of bounds. That was close.
Coach, that was a nice grab. Anyway, she went up again. Isabel Sanchez made a really nice grab, kind of one-handed it, but they countered her out of bounds, and wow, that was a nice play.
It really was.
You know, you and I talked about watching them out there on the field, how they look tall. Some of the Troopers receivers look really tall. They're basketball players, they're volleyball players, and they've hit every sport, because that was a really nice jump up and catch there by Sanchez. Unfortunately, she was out of bounds by about a foot.
Coach Jaime Hernandez calling his offensive unit over. And for the Troopers, now they're coming out to set up on third down for the Eastwood Troopers. Looking deep once again at the middle, but too far that time. Another pick. I believe that's number 10 again.
Yeah, that's her again, Coach. That's the second straight series where she's made an interception, but this was much easier than the last one because it was just an errant throw.
Right.
She had a little bit of pressure again, threw the ball high, and it was an easy pick there for Ariana Miranda.
And so, again, a turnover caused by the Trailblazer defense leads to another possession for the offense. First down. Handoff. Running wide, trying to turn the corner. Good play there. I think it was number 3, Alessandra Toscano, with a good defensive pull.
Yeah, Garcia, the running back, wide receiver, the rusher, has some good speed, but not to be outdone. Toscano met her at the point and was able to get the pull for the quick stop there.
Did a good job of stretching that play out towards the sideline there so she couldn't turn the corner.
Yes.
Brings up second down now for the Trailblazers. Second down and empty set now for Americas. Snap back. Quarterback looking back. Makes a move. Escapes Delgado. And, nice accurate throw there.
Very nice accurate throw, Coach. And again,
wow.
What you're seeing from Vianney Nunez is she's beating the rush first and giving her receivers a chance to get open downfield. And not only that, but after she beats the rusher, she sets her feet and throws a strike. Yep. And her quarterback play's been really, really good tonight. Other than that one interception she threw on the last drive.
Now you're exactly right. First down now for the Trailblazers. First and goal. Snap back, handoff, throw back to the quarterback, and some of the Troopers are saying it hit the ground. But no, the official gives her the catch.
Really nice job of Vianney Nunez on that throwback.
Yep.
Getting both hands under the ball because it was bang play there, whether it hit the ground or not. But she caught it, made a nice move, and was able to get about 6 or 7 yards there, Coach. Nice play.
That's going to bring up a second down. Thank you. They are at the 15-yard line, 10 yards from the 5-yard no-run zone, 15 yards from the end zone. Snap back, quick toss to, this time it is
number 10.
To number 10,
Yep. See how she can do on the offensive side. She's good at intercepting plays, but
yes,
they were able to get her a touch there. And again, nice pull there by Alessandra Toscano, holding her contained and not letting anybody get outside of her. She's done a really good job tonight of limiting what the American Trailblazers can do over here on their left offensive side.
Big down here for the Trailblazers. Third down. They need to get a little bit closer to the end zone for the fourth down attempt. One back, trips to the right. Snap is back. Fakes the handoff. Throwback once again. And looking for some running room, and no, good job there. Looks like Haley Delgado there with a nice pull.
Haley pulled 3 flags on them because she stripped the quarterback Vianney Nunez of both her flags and then made the tackle on Garcia there.
That's
she
true.
came across.
You're right.
She had all kind of flags in her hands and just kind of, being a lady, just dropped them all there for the Trailblazers to pick them up.
So now it's 4th down for the American Trailblazers. 4th down and about 21 yards to get to the end zone. Eastwood has 4 deep safeties playing prevent coverage. Here comes the throw. Oh, a little bit too high there on that throw.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball back to Nunez out here lined up on the left side of the formation, but that high throw, and they turn the ball over there as the offensive drive stalls. Nice job by the Trooper defense to step up and get that offensive unit for the Trailblazers off the field.
You're right. It was an important series there. Up the middle now, and once again, the seam route that time. Number 11 makes the catch. That is Angela Galford.
Yeah, that was a nice throw on that seam
It
route.
was.
Really accurate throw by Gonda. I've been really impressed with the way Maya just throws the ball. She's had a good night as well.
Good timing, though, right
Yes.
right behind the linebacker. 2nd down for the Troopers. Short pass or first. Oh, she tried to catch. She tried to run before she caught it, and she knows it.
You're exactly right, Coach. You saw her eyes get big because she thought she had some space and didn't do the most important thing, was catch the ball first.
3rd down now for the Troopers. 5 yards for the first down. There's the first down there by throw there to number 9, Isabel Sanchez. Gets enough yardage to get into the first down zone.
Yeah, nice easy pitch and catch on a quick curl there, and got the ball out to Sanchez for the first down conversion. Nice drive here by the Troops as they hit on downfield to try to get a score.
So we go here, little reverse action, wide open, coming up the field, missing on a pull. The second attempt was good, but did a good job of avoiding that first pull.
Colette Mata, Coach, we talk about how important it is to not lose contain, and number 7 out there, Atkins, for the Trailblazers, lost contain and had to have one of the safeties come up and keep Mata from getting that touchdown.
2nd down, ball's on the 8-yard line. Looking to the end zone, corner of the end zone, just overthrown there for the intended receiver. I believe that was Mariana Macias.
Yeah, Macias is open, Coach, just a little bit high, but it is first with the 2nd down coming up here, Coach. So they, nice play call because she was open.
See what the Troopers come up with here on 2nd down. Ball is at the, let's call it the 9-yard line. Looking back, now coming back the opposite side and into the end zone.
Coach, no, nice play there.
Oh, wow.
That was number 10. She's made some, Ariana Miranda's made some nice plays and just came in at the last minute.
Wow.
And knocked the ball from her hands, and nice play.
But that was a great defensive play there where you save a touchdown like that. Wow.
The Trooper coaching staff is saying that she had got both feet in bounds, but no, it was bang, bang, and the referee made the call that it was incomplete. He was right on it.
Yep. And they're still trying to plead their case here, are the Eastwood Troopers.
Yeah, I know the NFL's here, Coach, but I don't think there's instant replay just yet.
Well, the machines are here, so they have them here.
But we're trying to signal if it was a catch or not, but it looked like it was bang, bang, and they knocked it out of her hands. Really nice play there by Miranda to make a game or a touchdown-saving play there.
Well, I kept my eyes on that play until I saw her catch the ball, and I took my eyes away, so I thought she had caught it, but as you said, right, it was knocked out of her hands.
It looked like she was about to get that second foot down, and it was bang, bang, but I saw the ball go down, and then I looked over, and the referee made the incomplete catch. I was like, wow, that was a nice play by Miranda.
So the Eastwood Troopers now at the 9-yard line. Snap is back, looking down the field, trying to throw to the corner there, a little bit too far. Look out, Joe.
Miranda's everywhere, Coach. She flies around back there. That's exactly what safety should do. She covers from one side of the field to the next.
Exactly.
That's big right there for the Trailblazers on that breakup that she had, because now that stalled the drive and gives back the ball to the America's Trailblazer offense here.
Exactly. The Eastwood Troopers had that opportunity there, 4 downs to get into the end zone. Couldn't quite do that. So now it is Trailblazer possession at the 5-yard line. Empty set. Snap is back. Looking downfield. Oh, going deep. Going deep now. And a battle for the ball there. 2 Eastwood Troopers there battling the America's Trailblazers receiver. And no one could come up with it. But good effort, though.
Coach, I'll tell you what. Vianney Nunez is impressive. That was right on the money between 2 defenders. And those Trooper defenders were coming full speed, or their safety was coming over the top. And the cornerback had pretty good coverage. But ultimately, it should have been probably caught. It just kind of fell in between everybody, but it should have been caught. Nice throw by Nunez. She's just showing off her talent here.
Brings up 2nd down now. There's a quick throw, quick strike. to number 7. That is Atkins. And that was a bullet.
Coach Atkins had no choice but to catch that. That thing was drilled right where her 7 is on the front of her uniform there. Yep. Wow. And again, I know she has the win at her back right now, but she's made those throws against the win as well. She's a very accurate quarterback, and I'm impressed watching her play. She's handled the rush really well. She's only made 1 mistake with a turnover earlier in the game, but other than that, she's played an outstanding game.
3rd down for the Trailblazer offense, trying to get the ball outside. Number 2 trying to come back into the field. Jimena Garcia, and no gain there. Actually, I think she lost some yardage.
Yeah, Coach, what do we tell our running backs when they get the ball, Coach?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, north, south.
Right.
North,
right.
south.
You're not going to outrun anybody and run around anybody.
The fastest person on the field is not going to outrun 11 people.
Yep.
And I know she's trying to make a play, but, yeah, just get up north and south and get what you can.
4th down now for the Trailblazers. Looks like quads to the near side. The snap is back. Quarterback looking, pressure by Delgado. Throwing it to the middle of the field, and one more time, the safety for the Eastwood Troopers, number 10.
Touchdown.
And takes it back for the pick 6. Mariana Macias playing center field, steps in front of that pass. And that was the easy part. The hard part was trying to get into the end zone, and she did so.
Coach Macias, that's her 2nd pick, and she plays safety just about as well.
She
the
does.
2 number 10s are the safeties on both defenses, and they've had some outstanding safety play tonight, Coach, and that's a really nice pick.
Yep.
Read it all the way. I didn't like where they roll her and then throw back across the field. That's just never good. It gives safeties too much time, and unfortunately for Vianney Nunez there, that's her 2nd pick, and fortunately for the Troopers, Macias brought it back to the house. Nice run after the catch, too, Coach.
It was a nice run, and that puts the Eastwood Troopers up 12-6, pending the extra point here for the Troopers. Snap is back. Here comes the pressure. Looking in the corner out there. Has a receiver open, but drops the ball. Nice breakup defensively there.
Yeah, guess who, Coach? That was number 10 again. Adiana Miranda. She's just all over the place. She covers literally from half the field. She does really well.
Yeah. Yes,
she does. It's amazing to have somebody who can cover that much ground. And she took a pretty good spill there, Coach. Hop right back up.
She did. She jumped. I thought maybe she was going to lay down for a while and try and catch her breath, but no, she popped right up. So now it is a 1st down for the America Trailblazers. The Eastwood Troopers ahead, 12-6 here, about midway through the 2nd half. The snap comes back, looking to throw downfield. Oh, watch out, throwback. But nice defensive play there. The corner covering two receivers out there, and that would be Olivia Torres.
Yeah, Olivia had 2 receivers within about 4 yards. So she just said, you know what, I'll just take you both out. Defended the other one. The receiver caught it, pulled the flag. Nice play by Torres there to keep that at a minimal gain.
2nd down now for the Trailblazers. Fake the handoff, looking back up the middle, and I don't know if I want to throw it up the middle there with number 10 there.
Yeah, she came out, Mariana Macias again for the Troopers, making a really nice play, Coach, and she's taking that middle away.
She is.
Vianney's going to have to drill that ball a little bit more. She's got too much air on it, and has given Macias a whole lot of time to get there and make plays.
Exactly. Either that or make a quicker throw before the pattern gets into that safety zone. In any case, third down now for the America Trailblazers. Empty set once again. Snap is back. Looking to throw the ball. Looking deep once again. Now to the outside, and oh boy, that one really. I don't know if she lost grip with that one.
Yeah, she had, again, good pressure by Haley Delgado there, and just kind of forced her to make a bad throw, and looks like fourth down coming up.
Yeah,
here, Coach.
it'll be fourth down. And again, right now it's been the defense. The defense is actually, I think, I've been outplaying the offense at this point for both teams.
Yeah, you've seen some really good safety play, and Eastwood again is showing off. They don't lose contain hardly anywhere, Coach, and that's important. You know, I've coached boys football for a long time, and when you don't lose contain, you give yourself a chance.
Exactly.
And that's what Eastwood's defense has done most of the night, is kept contain, and they put pretty good pressure on Vianney Nunez most of the night.
Yep. And it didn't hurt to have a safety like number 10 patrolling the middle of the field either. So
I tell you what, Mariana is probably going to be the defensive player of the game, Coach. She's had some tremendous plays, and obviously getting the return for the 6 points was big. But she's not only that, she's made some good offensive plays as well, Coach. She plays as one of the receivers out there,
right, and
has made some nice catches as well on the offensive side.
Fourth down for the Trailblazers here. They need to get a first down to keep possession of the ball. And got pressure once again. Oh, just missed was Delgado. The throw, trying to run just a little bit too soon.
Nice play by Vianney Nunez. I got to give her all the credit, Coach. She bought time back there.
Extended the play.
They made a nice throw, and her receiver just took her eyes off of it at the last second. And that would have been enough for a first down, and the drive would have continued. Unfortunately, that turns the ball over to the Troopers with a nice lead that the Troopers do have of 12-6 right now.
Right, and as I mentioned before, this game has been all about the defense. Both defenses have played really well, which have made the offenses for both teams sort of struggle. And Eastwood's defense, I'll be honest with you, I've never seen them struggle this much for the whole season as they have today. And we're going to see them get something going here. They've got a first down. They got possession of the ball at the 5-yard line, and see what they can do here on this drive.
Yeah, Coach, if they get another score here, that might be a hard hill to climb for the Trailblazers.
Yep. Going back to that reverse action, and going up the field is number 5, using good speed, Colette Mena one more time.
Yeah, Mena has some tremendous speed, and she's got really good hip swivel, and kind of got to the first wave there untouched. Made a nice hip swivel to miss, and was able to get, I think she got, Coach, about 10 yards on that run?
Yes. Actually, more like 15.
Yes, because they took 15. It at the 5-yard line mark. Yes, so it's a 15-yard run there by Colette. Yep.
And, another thing she did well that we talked about earlier, we saw some of the running backs trying to run wide and run outside. She does not run outside.
North-south.
She plants her foot and she moves.
And she's got that speed where when they plant, they eat up some ground quickly.
Yep. Second down for the Troopers. Here comes the same play again. This time it's fake. Delgado keeps the ball this time, gets into the first down zone, and now it's going to be first and goal for the Eastwood Troopers.
Coach, again, Eastwood showing off that speed. They just send Mena kind of in the same formation, and Delgado had the ball and faked it to Mena. And, boy, you got two girls that can burn one direction, the other one going the other direction. And it makes it real hard to cover because your eyes could deceive you. And you got to be disciplined enough to still, play your position and hold contain, and they just didn't do it.
Yep. Well, it's like running option, because you got to play your defensive responsibility. You can't go chasing just because you think what the play is going to be.
Yeah, option is very hard, and when you get people with speed, they can do it right. It's almost impossible to stop.
Dangerous. Yep. Very, very dangerous. First down now for the Troopers.
Now this would be huge if the Troop could punch this one in, Coach. You get up a 2-score lead. Late in the game like this, it might be a difficult climb for the Trailblazers.
Here it comes once again. This is a reverse, but this time handed it back to the quarterback, Gandara.
Nice play there by Jimena Garcia, the rusher. Saw all the fancy
crisscrossing and everything.
And said, I see it. I got it. I'm going to pull her flag. and got a loss there on that first down play.
Brings up second down now for the Troopers.
161 3263. And the name on the back is Annalise. Congratulations.
Waiting for the snap is Gandana. One back next to her. Looks like at this point they're just trying to run some clock.
That's it.
And that's it. That is the ball game. So for the Eastwood Troopers, congratulations, winners of the Houston Texans bracket with a 12-6 lead over the America's Trailblazers. Both teams playing well, Mike.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining game. I thought both quarterbacks played really well. You know, Vianney Nunez made some really nice throws, Coach. Unfortunately, just some of the big plays didn't connect. We saw the one get dropped on that home run play.
Exactly.
And then she did, unfortunately, throw that one interception that number 10, Mariana Macias, took it back to the house, and that was the difference in the game. But I thought both teams played really well defensively.
They did.
And both quarterbacks played really well.
And I thought I was happy to see both teams being showcased as far as you mentioned, their talent level. And good luck to the Eastwood Troopers. There's one more game that we have left. They will play the winner of the El Dorado Aztecs and Parkland Matador ball game. Going on across the way, the El Dorado Aztecs with a 14-0 lead. So for now, we will say goodbye, and then if you come back, we will get to the championship game. So for Tony Grijalva and Mike Perez here on EP Sports Network, give us a little bit of time, and we will return for the championship game.
All right. Ladies, if I can get you all to line up on this side for me, on this side of the 50, line up for me real quick. Thank you. Good evening, El Paso. How we doing, Region 19? Awesome. Well, my name is Brett Stewart. I'm the Director of Youth Football Development with the Houston Texans, and we are so excited to be here to round out Season 2 of the Girls Flag season. I want to congratulate all of the teams on the Texans side, as well as on the Cowboys side, on a great season. So give a round of applause for all the young ladies that participated in the season this year. All right, so without further ado, we want to congratulate Eastwood High School on winning the Texans bracket as the 2026 Texans champion! So coaching staff, if I can get y'all to come up front real quick, we want don't mind helping us out with that, and then we'll go ahead and open the board.
All right, first one, we got Jocelyn Mota.
All right, we're back. We're back. Technical difficulty.
Next, we got Mari. We got our QB, Mai Gandara. We got Leah Copper. Bell Sanchez. Aria Ronda. We got Annika Fortenberry. We got Talo. We got Zio. We got Haley Delgado, state champ. We got Ale, another state champ. We got Colette. We got Gabby Magana. We got Olivia. We got the second corner, Melina. We got Liv Torres. Alyssa Sanchez. We got Selena Saucet. Next up, we got Cassini. Last one, we got Aaron Henry.
Awesome, great job, Coach. Well, again, congratulations to Eastwood High School! And now, without further ado, we want to present you with the Houston Texans Bracket Championship Trophy. Come on up, team! Hey, 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 hey! And then we also want to present your school with the El Paso Houston Texans Championship banner. Congrats again, guys. Congrats on a great season.
On June 10th, the Texas University Interscholastic League will meet to discuss next steps on sanctioning girls flag football. Currently, 22 states have sanctioned girls flag football. You can show your support by signing the petition to help make Texas next. Click on the link below or visit epsportsnetwork1.com for more information. Make Texas next. Provide opportunity, empower girls, and let's sanction the game.